Good morning, everyone. My name is Robert James Benson Esrana. So for today's video, we're going to talk about on how to memorize the unit circle in trigonometry. Let's go. So this is our learning objectives. Number 1. Use correct mathematical notation and terminology. Number 2. Perfectly define and draw a unit circle and identify the coordinates of trigonometric points of special angles. Number 3. Correctly identify the 6 trigonometric circular functions and their value limits based on this unit circle. So, here are some mathematical notation and terminologies. Origin: the point 0, 0 where the x-axis and y-axis intersect. Coordinates: a pair of numbers x, y that represents a point location on a coordinate plane. Angle representation: we use degrees and radian rod to measure angles. So now we will going to learn and understand the unit circle. The radius of the unit circle is 1. This is our x-axis and our y-axis. Now, the center of the unit circle is 0, which is the starting point. This one is 1 and 0. There is 0 and 1. In this side is negative 1 and 0. And here, 0 and negative 1. Now, we will find the value in degrees in every corresponding angles in the unit circle. We need to start here. This is 0 degrees. This one is 90 degree. This one is 180 degree. This one is 270 degree and 360 degree. The unit circle is divided into 4 quadrants. This is the first quadrant, the second quadrant, the third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. So, after having this value, we will now move on to quadrant 1. Quadrant 1 has 3 angles. These 3 are the special angles. This is 30 degree, 45 degree, and 60 degree. Now we will move on to the second quadrant. In order to get the value of the second quadrant, we need to subtract the 180 degrees to the corresponding degrees in the quadrant 1. 180 minus 30 is 150. So this is 150 degree. This one is 135 degree and 120 degree. Now let's move on to the third quadrant. In order to get the value of the third quadrant, we need to add the 180 degree to the degrees in the first quadrant. 180 degrees plus 30 degrees is equals to 210 degree. And this one is 225 degree. And the last one is 240 degree. Now let's move on to the fourth quadrant. In order to get the value of the fourth quadrant, we need to use 360. We need to subtract 360 to the first quadrant. 360 degrees minus 30 degrees is equals to 330 degrees. And this one is 315 degrees. And the last one is 300 degrees. Before we move on to the value of radians, we must know that this one is 2 pi. This one is pi. In the upper, this is pi over 2. Here it is 3 pi over 2. In quadrant 1, the value of radians in 30 degrees is pi over 6. In 45 degrees, it is pi over 4. And in 60 degrees, it is pi over 3. Now let's move on to the second quadrant. 120 degrees, this is 2 pi over 3. 135 degrees is 3 pi over 4. 150 degree is 5 pi over 6. Now let's move on to the third quadrant. The value of radians in 210 is 7 pi over 6. 225 degrees is 5 pi over 4. 240 degrees is 4 pi over 3. Now let's move on to the fourth quadrant. 330 degrees is 11 pi over 6. 315 degrees is 7 pi over 4. 300 degrees is 5 pi over 3. So after finding the value of degrees and radians, we will now move on to the value of x and y coordinates. The x and y coordinates of the 30 degrees pi over 6 is square root of 3 over 2 and 1 over 2. The x and y coordinate of the 45 degrees pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2. And the x and y coordinate of 60 degrees pi over 3 is square root of 1 over 2 and square root of 3 over 2. And the x and y coordinate of 90 degrees pi over 2 is square root of 0 over 2 and 4 over 2. Now let's move on to this side. The coordinate of 2 pi over 3 120 degrees is square root of negative 1 over 2 and square root of 3 over 2. The coordinates of 3 pi over 4 135 degrees is negative square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2. The coordinate of 5 over 6 150 degrees is square root of 3 over 2 and 1 over 2. Let's move on to this side. The x and y coordinate of 7 pi over 6 210 degrees is square root of 3 over 2 and negative 1 over 2. The coordinate of 5 pi over 4 225 degrees is square root of 2 over 2 minus the square root of 2 over 2. The x and y coordinate of 4 pi over 3 240 degrees is negative 1 over 2 and negative square root of 3 over 2. Now let's move on to this side. The x and y coordinate of 330 degrees 11 pi over 6 is square root of 3 over 2 and negative 1 over 2. The x and y coordinate of 315 degrees 7 pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2 negative the square root of 2 over 2. Then last one, the x and y coordinate of 300 degrees 5 pi over 3 is 1 over 2 negative the square root of 3 over 2. And now we will going to tackle about the 6 trigonometric functions. In the unit circle, the radius of the unit circle is 1, right? If we are going to draw a triangle, and the hypotenuse of the triangle is 1 because that is the radius. Now, if this is x and y, and the inside we have the angle theta. So let's say theta is 30 degrees. Equals to 30 degrees. So that corresponding to a point of square root of 3 over 2, and the value of y is 1 over 2. Now, sine theta is equals to y, and cosine theta is equals to x, and tangent theta is equals to sine and cosine. So that will be y divided by x. So cosine theta is 1 divided by y. Secant theta is equals to 1 divided by x. Cotangent theta is equals to x divided by y. So that is the 6 trigonometric functions.